Greetings, Hive fans. Welcome to another video where I help you play Hive like a champion. This is from Group G of the 2025 Hive Online World Championship Round Robin section. This is top seed in the group, Alex Norman, playing as Cavalier 16, against me, Ringersall, bottom seed in this group. And of course, I've lost my first two matches, so I don't really have any chance of going on. And it's interesting. It makes it a lot more enjoyable to play, because I really kind of throw caution to the wind, and win or lose, it doesn't really matter. And so I had a very entertaining game one where Cavalier 16 won playing white, and this is game two. So we'll see what happens. And I've kind of developed this habit of playing this Pillbug opening and Pillbug queen in line, and then the ant in elbow. And Alex plays the very standard ladybug, queen, pillbug, anti-spawn defense. And it's very interesting. This pillbug, queen, ant opening is an attacking opening, no doubt about it. It was more or less, what's the word I want to use? It was not originally used, but made popular by Louise, one of the team championship 2025 Hive Team Championship, the Fair Play Cup was on that winning championship. That's Louise. Thank you very much, Louise. That's Louise from Brazil that has popularized this, becoming more and more popular, this Pillbug Queen Ant opening. Play the Mosquito. The ant, black ant, comes in, sacrifices itself. The Mosquito pins it. And when white is able to do this, what that does is it sets this spot here as a pin-proof spawn point. And that's exactly what I did. I brought in, after playing an ant, because there's no threat there. Black plays a beetle, white pins it, and black pins the white ant in such a way that black is going to be winning the ant game at some point. And then here comes the white beetle in the pin-proof spawn point. Beetle climbs up. Notice the black Mosquito, using ant power, pins the ant and also removes this spawn point next to the queen. Beetle continues moving forward. Second ant comes in. And then this is where I kind of, what's the word I want to use? I did something completely out of the ordinary for me, because I'm not really an aggressive player, although this PQA, this Pillbug Queen Ant, is an aggressive opening. The Mosquito attacks, and if you notice, the Mosquito now has the ability to climb atop the queen. The only way that black can pin it is with using the Mosquito, which would then free an ant, and also it would make the black Mosquito motionless, immobilize the black Mosquito, because it would be only next to a white Mosquito. And at the same point, the white Mosquito would have Pillbug power, so at some point could warp the Mosquito away. So black instead just attacks with that ant. And then when the Mosquito climbs up, threatening to do a direct drop, black brings in a grasshopper, which shuts down this direct drop spot. But it also self-pins the black Mosquito. So I wasn't that concerned at this point. However, I am playing white. I am very rapidly running out of spawn points. Black is complete control of the outside of the hive. I bring in a ladybug, and in retrospect, I thought about bringing in a grasshopper at this point. This ladybug can attack almost anywhere. The grasshopper, however, the only place that it could attack is using Pillbug power to move to there. So when black brings an ant and the ladybug jumps over, I could very easily have used a grasshopper to do that, leaving the ladybug, which is a lot more flexible, available in reserve, but I didn't. And then at this point, Black Mosquito breaks the ring, shifting out, keeping ant power, keeping the ladybug pinned in there. And now I only have one spawn point, which is here. So instead, the white mosquito moves out, covering the Pillbug. And again, if you can cover a defending bug in a kill spot, it's just one less attacking bug that you have to get. So if you notice, there are 3 black bugs in kill spots. 3 good defenders, the ladybug underneath there, the beetle here, and the Pillbug there. We'll see if I can take advantage of that. Now, this is very interesting because the black ant, let's go back here. I'm actually threatening with the mosquito to cover the ant. Then I could anchor it down and the mosquito could move back. So black doesn't want that to happen, but I'm also threatening a direct drop here. So that ant moving the ant from here to here, it keeps me from covering the ant with my mosquito. It also stops this as a direct drop spot. And then I bring a grasshopper in, which does a couple different things. One is it anchors down the Pillbug, but secondly, if this beetle should move, freeing the ladybug, then this grasshopper will have an angle of attack to that kill spot freed by the ladybug. Grasshopper comes in, and of course, black cannot allow me to take the setup shot, otherwise I will win. So he has to pin it. White beetle moves forward, freeing the ladybug, but again, the grasshopper has an angle of attack to that spot where the ladybug was. Ladybug jumps over, and the grasshopper takes a setup shot. Black has to respond to this because one of the 2 of the top of Hive bugs is threatening to go down. And of course, the title of this video is Dogfight in the Hive. And at this point, it becomes a real dogfight. Black has yet to qualify for the Hive because my Pillbug is still defending my queen. I'm sorry, qualify for the win. But white is very, very rapidly running out of spawn points. The beetle climbs up, and this is where I really, really wish I would have had brought a great grasshopper back here and had the ladybug to move in. Beetle comes in, black has to pin it, again, pinning it in such a way that it's removing spawn points. Mosquito drops down, ant moves over, mosquito climbs back up, ant moves back. And at this point, I could have, playing white, more than likely accepted the draw. This is somewhat of a draw offer by 3-fold repetition, but the only chance that I have to have any chance whatsoever to win the match, I've got to win this game. So I did not want to take a draw in this case. And I've already qualified for the win. The question is, will I be able to hold on to it? So mosquito drops down. And again, this is not really a setup shot, even though it fills the penultimate spot around the black queen, because white does not have any bugs that have an angle of attack. So the spider attacks, and then white warps the grasshopper over, which potentially frees the white beetle. So black has to pin it. White ant comes in, and now this white ant is threatening to take the kill shot, so black has to do something. And notice I have qualified for the win by surrounding the Pillbug. So black, let's go back here for a second. There's also another interesting note here, that this may seem like a white spawn point because white could spawn a bug there, but it would be lunacy to do that because that would be a self-setup shot, and black has plenty of bugs available. Take the kill shot. Once, however, white brings the ant in, forcing the black ant to pin it, which now opens up this as a spawn point. And so sure enough, the grasshopper comes in. Again, threatening because the black has a spot to warp bugs to, and so the ladybug jumps out to there, and this is becoming an extremely exciting and well thought match. I'm fighting to fill that final spot, and Alex Cavalier 16 is fighting to defend, and I'm trying my very best to keep that black pillbug surrounded so that black pillbug has no options. So the grasshopper warps over. The final black beetle comes in, and this is an indication by Cavalier 16 that he is playing defense, because if the black beetle would have come in over here somewhere into an attacking position, I would have to worry about that as well. But right now, that black beetle is a long way away from being an attacking threat. Spider comes in. The mosquito, using pillbug power, warps the grasshopper to here. So now the white pillbug is threatening to warp the spider to here, and then the ladybug is threatening to take the kill shot. It is getting very exciting. As you notice, Cavalier 16 is down to under a minute. But he comes up with the repeated defense. Now when the pillbug warps the spider in, the black mosquito, which has moved over, released the pin on the white ant, has moved in, has taken pillbug power, and is able to warp the grasshopper away. Now notice here, black warps the grasshopper in such a way that it continues with a block. The gate here doesn't allow anything in to fill either one of these spots. So the ant moves in, and now the spider can be warped to here, the ant can be warped to here, the ladybug can take a kill shot to here. So I'm still threatening, but Cavalier 16 is repeatedly coming up with one after another on these defenses. Black forms the ring. Oh, now you know what? I might have missed a win here. Let's take a look. No, because forming the ring, I didn't overlook this. Forming the ring frees the black ladybug. I was thinking that I could warp the mosquito in and take the kill shot with the white ladybug, but the black ladybug is now free to move. So I warp the ant in, which is a setup shot, and if you'll notice, there's going to be setup shot after setup shot after setup shot. Every one of these black has to respond to. So the white ladybug is threatening, the black ladybug has to jump out. The white ladybug can't immediately come in because that would allow the pillbug to warp something away. So the grasshopper jumps over, and now we've got this grasshopper threatening. So black warps the white ant out, and the white grasshopper jumps over. And again, white is threatening again because the white pillbug can warp any one of these three bugs into the kill spot. So what does black do? Black warps the white pillbug away. Down to less than a minute. Now I have to really work hard to fill that last spot. Mosquito climbs up. What that did was, if the mosquito climbs up, it would have freed this grasshopper, so it has to get pinned. Grasshopper jumps over, threatening to direct drop here. So black responds by, again, bringing a grasshopper in, which self-pins the mosquito, but it does set up the gate and blocks the access to these two spots. And the pillbug just begins moving around. Warps the grasshopper away, again threatening with a direct drop here, and the only way black can protect against that is by jumping in, freeing the pillbug. The pillbug moves out, removing pillbug power from the mosquito, and it's still going to be a fight. Cavalier's still right about a minute, but I still have to figure out a way to get 2 bugs into kill spots. And black begins the attack. White pillbug continues to move around. And now black has taken a setup shot. Not truly a setup shot, because white does not have black does not have a bug with an angle of attack to take that kill shot. I guess we can call it a quasi setup shot. Maybe that's a new term for my the Hive lexicon. Quasi setup shot, where you fill the penultimate spot around your opponent's queen, but there's no bug available to take the kill shot. Now, if you notice, if this big ring gets formed, the black mosquito can go in and take the kill shot. So white dare not fill this spot before filling this spot. So what happens? The white mosquito drops down, and now the black grasshopper is threatening. So what has to happen? Black has to release the ant so it can pin the grasshopper, leaves this ring intact, freeing the white ant, and this is where I finally realized that there's a good chance I was going to win. In fact, I was going to win, because I create the fill here. Nothing can stop the grasshopper. Nothing can pin the grasshopper. So the only thing that can happen is the beetle covers it, and then the ant creates the fill on the ladybug, and nothing can stop the ladybug from taking the kill shot. And of course, I love the ladybug, so it's really nice that the ladybug was able to take the kill shot. So this was a dogfight, no question about it. Cavaliers came up with defense after defense after defense. I was playing setup shot after setup shot after setup shot, and with less than a minute on his clock, Alex was able to defend, but wasn't able to come up with the victory. What a dogfight. I enjoyed it. Again, I didn't have a lot to play for, because I'm going to probably finish 4th in my group, but it was fun playing against a top-level player like Cavalier 16 and coming up with a victory. So don't forget, if you haven't already, there'll be links down below to my book, Play Hive Like a Champion, 2nd edition. Also linked down below to the Canon of Hive Groundwork, which is Joe Schultz's book, and I've seen the preliminary-ish copies of Canon of Hive Opening Theory. Hopefully it will be coming out very soon. So, as always, I am here helping you play Hive like a champion. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.